Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good Friday morning, everyone. I'm Wendell Edwards. Thank you for being here. We are on top of several stories today. Right now, we start with National Gun Violence Awareness Day. It is today, and rallies are happening across the state to remember victims of what many are calling an epidemic now. And on the heels of those 3 major mass shootings in New York, Texas, and Oklahoma, the focus at the national level is stopping gun violence. And families at these local rallies are going to be sharing their personal stories, their grief, reminding everyone that the problem still exists in our own backyard.
I'm going to be active. I'm going to yell. I'm going to scream. And right now I'm crying because it's so fresh. But I want Elijah's name to be remembered.
Governor Lamont is speaking at an event in Hartford today, and he's encouraging everyone across the state to wear orange for Gun Violence Awareness Day. And we've learned the resident in the orthopedic surgery training program at Yale New Haven Hospital was one of the victims in the deadly shooting in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Officials at Yale New Haven say Dr. Preston Phillips was killed in that attack. He was in the program at Yale from 1990 to 1996. He and 3 others were killed when Michael Lewis opened fire inside that medical complex. To New Milford now, the town is looking to make schools safer by the fall by adding more armed school security officers. It's also looking to increase patrols. Aside from the school resource officers, New Milford Public Schools have had armed security officers for the last 2 years.
We do certain types of training to not only try to prevent these problems, but to react when they do happen.
So New Milford, again, is looking to add 3 retired police officers to fill those openings. A former superintendent in Groton has been indicted on federal child pornography charges. Police arrested Paul Cadre. They say he was stopped at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport in Florida. That's when officials discovered a thumb drive allegedly containing the child pornography. Cadre was a superintendent in Groton from 2008 to 2013. He was fired following allegations of harassment, age, and gender discrimination. A former middle school teacher in Hampton is due in court later today after being arrested for allegedly having sex with one of her students. This is a story we've been following since November when a parent first made the accusation. 27-year-old Dominique Maynard of New Haven is accused of having inappropriate contact with a 13-year-old boy at Booker T. Washington Academy, on multiple occasions on campus. School leaders say they immediately contacted police and fired her.
Like everybody says, a school is a safe place to go, then where is it safe to be anymore?
Maynard is charged with 4 counts of sexual assault, and she is in jail on a $100,000 bond this morning. Happening today, for the first time since their son's tragic death, the parents of Jimmy McGrath will be speaking publicly. You may remember the 17-year-old. He was the Fairfield prep student stabbed to death last month at a house party in Shelton. The McGraths will hold a news conference later this morning at their lawyer's office in Bridgeport. It's set for 10 a.m. We will be there, and we will be streaming it live here on WFSB+. Police in Milford need your help to identify more suspects from what they say was a violent brawl that took place at Walnut Beach over Memorial Day weekend. You've seen some of the video. Now they've released several new pictures of that huge fight. Officers attempted to break it up several times, but they were overwhelmed by the large holiday crowd. In response to the wild weekend, Milford is now putting a number of new protocols in place, including parking restrictions and extra police patrols. Now, if you recognize any of the people in these photos, please call Milford Police. We are learning more about how the town of Deep River plans to handle a sign that was vandalized with racist words. This board was supposed to tell residents about Memorial Day festivities, but instead, you can see it was, well, we blacked it out, but it was filled with words targeting black people and Latinos, racist slogans. The sign now reads "sad" because of what happened. 2 local detectives and state police are working on this case.
It's not the way that Deep River thinks. It does not represent Deep River in any way. And I'm hopeful that we can apprehend whoever's did this.
The town plans to meet tonight to create educational programs about racism for schools and churches. And anyone with information about that vandalism is asked to contact police.
7:05. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Giving you an early warning that there are showers moving through the state. Roads are going to get a little bit wet. You're going to need the umbrella. They're scattered and sporadic, and nothing too particularly heavy. We do have a little bit of moderate rain coming down right now in northwest Connecticut. Good morning to you and Sharon. Even a little bit of yellow popping up here, right on Amenia Union Road and Westwood 1 Road. There it just seems to have dissipated as the radar sweep goes by on the only live Doppler radar in Connecticut. But nonetheless, there are showers to greet us this morning. Waterbury, Middlebury, Naugatuck, right down Route 8, Oxford, Seymour, Ansonia, and Shelton. You guys are also getting a little bit wet, and there are scattered sporadic showers. The wipers are going to need to be on intermittent in Windsor, East Hartford, Hartford, Glastonbury, Farmington. Good morning to you. This will take place for the next 3 to 4 hours, and then we're going to be done. You can see the back edge of the system is already pushing through the lower Hudson Valley, and behind that, clearing. Yeah, we're starting to see some clearing, and that clearing is headed in our direction, so that's some pretty good news. All right, let's talk about the visibility. It's not great out there in Waterbury at 1/2 mile, 2.5 at Bradley, 5 in Danbury, 6 in Chester. So there is a little bit of fog out there in parts of the reporting stations. Oxford Airport reporting the worst of it at 1/2 mile. All right, so here's early warning futurecast. Tomorrow's weather today shows us the clearing trend. This is 10 a.m. Northwest Connecticut, and then by 2, 3, we're done. But there could be a little pop-up shower this afternoon. You'll see that little green blip right in the middle of the state. That's 3 p.m. And then tonight, everything just winds down. So today, this afternoon looks good. Tonight looks great. And here comes your weekend. We're talking about temperatures that are going to be in the mid to upper 70s with mostly sunny skies tomorrow, mostly sunny skies on Sunday. We are just looking at some really, really great looking forecasts. New Haven, 64, calm. We are taking a look at Windsor Locks, 62 degrees, a little bit of that fog there. And we are taking a look at Torrington, a little brightening in the sky, but don't be fooled, there are showers in the area as they are in Waterbury right now. Kind of a damp and dreary start in Waterbury, although no heavy rain there. Old Saybrook, the camera that never disappoints. You can see the Mariner headed out on the water. It's going to be a great day, but later on this afternoon, we just got to get there. Temperatures are cooperating in the upper 50s and low 60s. More numbers for you. Everybody's generally in the upper 50s, low 60s this morning, which is a little bit above average, so that's some good news. And the dew points rivaling those temperatures, which means we've got some humidity out there for you. Temperatures 1, 2, 3, 4 degrees above where we were 24 hours ago, and the winds are calm. All right, our temperature trend hour by hour. Notice the sunshine by about 11 o'clock this morning. And the temperatures move up into the upper 70s by 3 p.m. More of the same for the immediate shoreline. Temperatures topping out a little bit cooler in the low 70s with partly sunny skies. So let's take a look at your forecast for this afternoon. Temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 70s. Morning clouds and showers giving way to afternoon sunshine. Tomorrow and Sunday look amazing. Finally, a nice weekend here in Connecticut without any heat or weather woes. And then Monday looks good. Tuesday, scattered showers and thunderstorms roll through. Wednesday, nice day, 80 degrees, and then Thursday, scattered showers and thunderstorms roll through the area as well. So here come your shoreline highs, equivalent to where we're headed inland, just a little bit cooler. 7:08 is now the time. Wendell, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Scott. If you need a summer job, you could be a lifeguard at one of the state beaches. The state is increasing the starting pay for lifeguards to $19 an hour. That's up from $16 an hour last summer. The increase comes as the state faces a lifeguard shortage this season, and there are still plenty of positions to be filled at several state swimming areas. You must be at least 16, and all the necessary training will be provided for you. We thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News on this Friday. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Let's take a live look outside. We want you to have a great day.